Pass a new law aimed at attracting foreign businesses, William.
That's right. The communist government is proposing massive tax breaks, and lawmakers are expected to pass a law Saturday. Now, this is seen as key to President Raul Castro's strategy to rebuild the economy. Investors have been leery of the country. Labor taxes are high. There's no open bidding for projects, and the government has been reluctant to let outsiders have majority ownership. Now, Cuba drew up this legislation after meeting with a delegation of 50 business leaders from Brazil. Delana de Souza has more.
Proposing major changes to integrate Cuba to the global economy. On Saturday, the government is expected to vote in a law to draw in foreign investment. The biggest attraction on offer, allowing new companies to keep earnings tax-free for 8 years. Once a tax holiday expires, profits will be taxed at 15%, down from the current 30%. The latest reforms proposed on the island has sparked optimism from Brazil.
The passing of the foreign investment law, which should happen on Saturday, which we know will happen, will be highly beneficial to combine what's already pretty positive.
The inability to control investments have impacted flows to Cuba. While fully owned foreign businesses were permitted, they were never approved. The government insisted on joint ventures until now. Since 2011, Cuba has been undertaking economic reforms to overhaul its economy. Last year, a Chinese-style special economic zone, Mariel, was established 45 kilometers outside Havana.
This law will bring new investments to the Mariel area and also for the domestic Cuban market. These advances are very important for the Cuban government to move in the direction of opening new rules for foreign investment.
Potential investors say more needs to be done to ease labor restrictions. For the past 5 years, Cuba has failed to meet its investment targets. The country that's been under U.S. embargo since the 1960s hopes the changes it's putting on the table brings in the cash.
Well, time now for a quick look at the markets. How are things shaping up, William?
Asia's wrapping up a very strong week. The Nikkei spent the day going up and down before closing up 0.5%. This after new data out of Japan. Consumer prices increased by 1.3% in February compared with the same period last year, marking the 9th consecutive monthly increase.
Right, well, let's take a brief look at the other stories grabbing the business headlines.
Well, Facebook is set to boldly go where no social network has gone before. Founder Mark Zuckerberg said the company is working with a team of experts from NASA. The goal is to develop drones, satellites, and lasers to deliver the internet to far-flung corners of the world. It's part of an effort called Internet.org that teams Facebook with telecom giants like Nokia and Qualcomm to bring internet to the 5 billion people who currently lack it.
Shipments of computing devices are on the rise, but not because of PCs. Market research from firm Gartner expects tablets to surge ahead in 2015, while PC shipments are forecast to drop more than 6%. The research firm says only 1/3 of consumers will be replacing their PCs. The rest will be going ultra-mobile.
And Versace has started the year on a positive note with a double-digit rise in sales. It saw the biggest boost in the United States, followed by growth in Asia. On the heels of the encouraging results, the Italian fashion house is planning on opening more stores, and some expect a stock market listing could be on the horizon.
Well, Thursday saw the watch industry's biggest event kick off in the Swiss city of Basel. Some 100,000 visitors are expected to attend, many of whom will be trying to get a look at the world's most expensive watch.
That's right. Now, this is done by British jeweler Graf, and it's the watch called Hallucination with a price tag of 40 million euros. I think you might be able to see the time face there, but I suppose a watch like this is more of a conversational piece and something you wear for the time. No word yet on how much it costs to insure.
Looks pretty pricey anyway, Will. Okay, well, thanks for that update. Now it's time for a look at web news.
Desculpe, Neymar, mas